Hi, this is Peter Darts Clairvoyant here, and I'm doing your Cancer Astrology sign here for January 2019. So, Cancer Astrology, January 2019. So, with you Cancerians, it's almost like I've got you feeling a little bit sensitive at the moment, and it's like one minute you're kind of happy with things, and one minute you're not. It's like I've got a few mixed emotions going on around you, and I just get the feeling now you've got to just sort of sit back a little bit now and just analyze yourself and your personality, and then think how you need to sort of connect and interact with different people, because it's like you can be up and down with your emotions sometimes. And then I feel like some of you are connecting with a person here where they can be a bit cold with the emotions and they don't show the feelings very easily, but that's just them being their natural way. But it's like sometimes it frustrates you, but then you do accept it, but then you don't, and it's like, oh, I've had enough of this, I won't go. But then something just keeps you there because they're not treating you negatively, they're not doing bad by you. But it's like you're up and down like a roller coaster. And I just feel some of you, just a few, may be thinking about, oh, should I go to the doctor or do I need something? But I don't feel you do. I just think you've just got to take a deep breath, and you just need to relax and calm down. And you need to accept yourself for who you are and what you are. And you need to accept the people that you're connecting with. It's like we've all got different personalities. And sometimes we draw to each other, and then sometimes we don't, and sometimes we get on, sometimes we don't. So it's like you've just got to analyse things a little bit now. Think very calmly and clearly about what you're doing. And then when you think like that, just say to yourself, well, if I were to let go or move on, would I find something better? Would I find something worse? Would I have regrets if I moved on from where I'm at? Sometimes we're all wanting different and better things, but then it's a bit like saying, is the grass green on the other side of the road? And it's like we've got to think clearly and calmly what's best for us. But when our mind's all over the place, we don't think clearly and calmly. And that might not just be to do with relationships as well. It could be our careers as well. Because I just feel like I've got this roller coaster going on around me at the moment. And I just feel as though I've got to really start trusting in my thoughts and feelings to where I really should be. And because you're up and down, it's like you can't trust or think clearly. And then sometimes you're not feeling very confident. It's like you're lacking a bit of self-confidence. So all these things are kind of holding me back, and it's causing me a problem. So all I would say, it just feels like there's something in the air around you at the moment where it just feels though, don't make any rash decisions until you get to February. Because it just feels like this is a bit of a roller coaster month. It's like you're in the tail end of last year, sort of getting rid of the up and down year, which was a bit of a negative year. This year's a more better, calmer year, but we've got to make sure now whatever we're doing this year, we're clearing things out ready for the following year, because we're coming into the new decade. So you're sort of in the mixed of it all now, mixed emotions of the past year and the year going ahead. So you need to just calm down, take a deep breath, and just breathe. And then just try and just let this month get out the way. Then you can calm down with your thoughts and your emotions. And then I feel like by February, you will be clear thinking on all aspects of your life. Somebody around you, I feel like, could be suffering with a heart condition or a breathing condition, and you may be a bit worried or concerned about them. So it just feels though, say your piece there and see if they will make some changes and differences to make their health and well-being better. But if they don't do it on their own accord, it's not your problem. All you can do is just be there for them, show your concern, but then you might not feel like it's your place to say anything. So if you can't, then you can't. It's not your problem. They know their problems. They know what they've got to do. But sometimes people are very set in the ways and they don't want to change. So you can't fix everybody's problems. But I have got you feeling concerned about somebody. But don't worry. You've got to focus more on your own life. But if you feel so you can say something, great, you do it. But if not, don't worry. Okay, right, let's have a look at relationships for you Cancerians. Okay. Right, see, again, I've got your worries, but straight away, see here, there's your worries. But next to it, your worries are unfounded. And all that means is, yes, your worries are real, but where there's a will, there's a way. So in other words, it can all be dealt with and sorted out. But I still stand by and say, let this month get out the way. But I feel, put all that behind you, I feel like gradually you'll start to build up, you'll start to feel a bit more secure, a bit more settled, and gradually you'll have less arguments or frustrations around you. And I just feel so as you get into the third week of January, start focusing on your wishes and dreams a little bit, things that you want to be doing and achieving. And that will start to get you motivated and clear thinking. But then you've just got to choose wisely what you want to be doing, where you're going. So I feel so by the end of the month, the third week, the final week of January, you should start to feel, you know what, I'm okay now, I'm calming down, I'm feeling more settled. I'm ready to start to focus on where I'm going for the future a little bit. And that's great. So I do feel so good things are coming together. Just keep an eye on your sleep patterns a little bit. That will calm your energy down as well. And just let things naturally just move forward. And I feel gradually you'll start to feel a bit more settled, a bit more emotionally settled. And then your love and emotions can start all flowing around you. So difficult month. And I feel if any of you are single, stay single. Don't go looking for anything new until you get into February, March time. Okay, right, let's have a look at work and career. Right, so for you Cancerians now, sometimes you can be a bit of a deep thinker, and that's fine, but try not to overthink things, because if you were to push your goals forward, I see victory, success, that you can do more and achieve more. You know, you're no different than any other star signs. You know, you can do things, you can make things happen. We've all got our own career possibilities. We're not all the same. Some of us want to be up there, top of what we're doing. Some of us just happy to just do a basic job, and that's what we want. You know, we're all different. But when it comes to thinking, you can think till the cows come home, and that can delay you. But get rid of all that negative thinking and just channel focus, and you can achieve like the rest of us do. So trust your gut feelings a little bit now, and don't overthink it. And more than anything, you need to do things that really make you happy and enjoy it. If it doesn't work for you in that way, don't do it. You've got to want it and enjoy it and love it. If you don't, get something else. Because all it will do is just drain your energy. And some of you you're suffering with a little bit of backache as well. So if it's affecting your back or playing it up a little bit, you know, you need to think about your back, and you need just some good quality massages. But if it's making it worse as time goes by, you need to perhaps change your job and think about your back. Or can you do a different position so it doesn't affect your back aching? But career-wise, I do feel things are looking good, but you've got to stop overthinking it. Okay, right, let's have a look at money. Right, generally money's looking fine. I just feel so you just got to balance it out. You may seek some advice about money, whether it's tidying it up, savings or borrowings. But gradually money will build up around you as you focus on your goals and you push things forward. So overall, just keep an eye on your money. Don't worry too much about it, but just look after it. And then let's have a look at health. Right, being drawn to an eye test. Keep an eye on your left arm aching. Keep an eye on your hands and your wrists. Yeah, but other than that, you're okay. Maybe some of you got a couple of tension headaches, so just watch out for that. But other than that, you're generally okay. Right, and let's have a look over the month, what's going on around you, where you're generally heading, and anything you need to look out for. So money, I've got you focusing on tidying up, sorting out. Okay, you've got to start standing your ground a little bit more now and doing what's best for you. And with that, it doesn't matter what your friends say, it doesn't matter what family says, it doesn't even matter what I say. It's all about you. But if you're getting bored and fed up with things, don't just keep sitting there. Focus on those positive thoughts and ideas as they come in and make them happen. But don't overthink it, because if that's what you keep doing and you're not moving forward with it, it will get depressive, and you do not want that to be happening. And then I feel, so as you start focusing on your goals, they will take off. You know, you're not going to do too bad at all. But don't be worrying about money. You just got to look after what you've got. Some of you may get a bit creative with your home, decorating or doing things up. And some of you may be thinking about a house move. And I just feel that you're going to want changes with relationships. So either listening to each other a bit better, sorting things out, planning things for the future, and you've just got to decide where things are kind of going. But I just feel like try and balance things out, but don't make rash decisions until February, because I just know this month I haven't got you clear thinking, and I feel like you need to let this month get out the way. Right, let's see what your angels have got to say. Okay, so just eat properly and drink properly and sleep properly. Do notice the signs the angels are around you to help guide you and protect you. And I also feel that you may hear news of a birth of a child coming in around you. And acceptance, as if to say, look, you've got to accept yourself for who you are and what you are, and also the people that you connect with. And there's the child coming into the world around you. It doesn't necessarily mean it's for you, it's just, you know, you hear news of a birth of a child. And have the confidence now to go out there and make changes. And sometimes you may just need your own quiet space a little bit to just think about what you want and where you're going. But this is a great time now for you to make things happen. A lot of positive energy around you as you move forward. And breathe life into marriage and sort things out to do with marital issues. But do reward yourself a little bit. It's like sometimes you give a lot of yourself. So go and treat yourself, pamper yourself a little bit. Do anything that will lift you up and make you feel good about you. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope some of that's made sense to you. Please do like and comment on my video. You know, and that helps me to grow. And if you could share it with your friends and family, your Facebook groups, that would be wonderful. It helps me to keep going. And if you do want a private reading, please do contact me either through Facebook or YouTube or my website, peterdietesclairvoyant.co.uk, because these are general readings. Some things will make sense, not everything, because it is for the general population. But if you want a more accurate reading, you do sometimes need a private reading to give you that bit more information, so it's more focused on you. But I'm sure some of it will make sense for you. So I wish you all the best, and ready to your next video. Thank you.